Okay, everybody, welcome back to part 4 of Pokemon Fire Red version. So in this part, what I'm hoping to do is get through Viridian Forest, and then, well, obviously catch our next Pokemon, get through Viridian Forest, and then I guess that's it, and we'll, hopefully by part 5 have, probably part 5 will be another level grinding, and hopefully gym battle, but if it's not, maybe we can do some level grinding at the end of this, as long as it doesn't take too long. Here's my timer. Hold on, let me just set this up. Okay, so that's all set up, so let's get going. Alright, so first we're gonna go to the Pokemon Center, and I'm just gonna see what I can get, because I know that we're gonna be going against bug types, which do a lot of poison. So we should probably buy some antidotes. They're $100 a pop, so... Alright, let's get 5. And then we should probably get some more Pokeballs, just because, I'm pretty sure we can catch them all, but I'd like to stay, have enough just in case something unexpected happens. We're gonna get 5 of those. I don't want to run out of money. Paralyzing we don't need to worry about too much yet. We do have 2 potions we haven't used yet, so I think we should be okay doing this. So let's head up to Viridian Forest and catch our next Pokemon. Hopefully everything should go well. Oh, yeah, this guy. So earlier on in the game, and we try to pass through here before getting Oak's Parasol, this guy will say that he hasn't got his coffee. He's just be lying in the road. He won't let me go past. He won't let you go past. But here, he is now going to show you how to catch a Pokemon, and then he's going to let you past. However, we've already caught 2. Cotton? That's not a word. We've already caught 2. So there's really no reason for this guy to assume we don't know how to catch them, but regardless, he's going to show you how to do it anyway. Now, he has special old man powers where he doesn't have to damage the Pokemon first, he just has to throw a Pokeball out, and then it automatically gets caught. So, lucky him. However, we're not so lucky, usually. You have to damage Pokemon first, but, I mean, of course, we already know that, because I've already caught 2. Why do I keep saying that? I already caught 2. Sure, that was cool. Oh, what's he giving us? A Teachy TV. I have no idea what that is. Oh, it's Teachy TV. Wow, that was... Okay, alright. Pretty obvious. That's just trainer chip sign, don't worry about that. Oh, wait, Route 2? Oh, I completely forgot about this. We can catch 2 more Pokemon in this part. Alright, so we're gonna do that, actually. So this is most likely going to be a Pidgey. I think it might have to be a Pidgey, because I don't know if there's anything else in here. So yeah, this is a Rattata. We already have a Rattata, who we're actually sending out right now. So we're gonna run, because this is not a new Pokemon that we haven't seen yet. So first new Pokemon we get, we will catch. I completely forgot about Route 2. Oh my gosh. Another Rattata, okay. Alright, come on, something different. Something new. Oh my gosh, stop getting Rattatas. Okay, I might cut ahead to where we meet something new. So, I'll see you guys then. Alright, we're back, and it is a Caterpie. I wasn't actually expecting one in this area. But that's okay. It's still a good catch. Caterpie will be pretty useful because it'll evolve into Butterfree, which will be good against Brock. Now, I think it should survive another attack, as long as we don't get a critical. If we get a critical, then... Oh my gosh, I was so close. Okay, but he's still alive. This is exactly why I wanted to leave Sandy down lower, because I didn't want it to get too high leveled and then kill it by accident when I wasn't trying to do that. So we're gonna throw a Pokeball out here and hopefully catch it. Alright, up down and I'm doing it again. It doesn't help. It doesn't help at all. Alright, so we caught our Caterpie, and we've got to give it a nickname. I have no idea what I'm going to name it. So I guess I will see you guys back when I have come up with a name. Okay, so something happened where I accidentally named it B. So that's its name now, I guess. I accidentally hit exit instead of what it actually was. So it's just the letter B. That's its name. Oops. I guess we can go the name writer if we want to. But honestly, this doesn't really matter. That's its name. It's just B. Again, didn't mean to do that. So yeah, I was gonna name it like Bugsy, or I don't even know what I was gonna name it, but that's what ended up happening. So what I'm probably going to do is try to leave one of my Pokemon low leveled, which I think in this case is gonna be Sandy, because we do need to level up B. I didn't name it that. Why? I accidentally hit exit. Oh well. So we're gonna level up B to be a Butterfree, which evolves at level 10, and then, like I said, I need to be over level 15 before we fight Brock. But to make this interesting, so it's not all level grinding, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna run past Route 2, go straight into Viridian Forest, catch our next Pokemon, and then I won't do some level grinding. I'll get the track through Viridian Forest just for some visual things, and it should be pretty cool. So for right now, let's go and battle our next Pokemon, catch our new Pokemon, because we're in Viridian Forest. Let's see what it is. Alright, here we go. It is a Caterpie, which we already have. I don't know if I should count it for evolution chains, because it would suck if we ran into a Metapod, because then I'd have to catch a Metapod as well. I don't know if I should do that, because eventually they're going to be the same Pokemon, and there'd be no reason for me to keep both of them, so I'm going to count that as a repeat, even though it technically is a new Pokemon. I'm counting as a repeat, and we ran into a Weedle. Yeah, this is going to be our next Pokemon, I guess. Oh crap, I'm level 4, and it's level 5. I don't want to risk that, so we're going to send out Sandy to attack this thing. I was really hoping for a flying type at some point, especially for Viridian Force, when we made it way easier to get through. But that's okay, we can go without a flying type. Sadly, we have 2 bug type. We're gonna get 2 bug types though, which aren't the best Pokemon bug types. They're not the best, especially not, I think, can it learn Pin Missile? Pin Missile would be good if it can learn it. I don't remember if it can. Beedrill learns Pin Missile, that'll at least be kind of useful, but I don't know if it can. Although I was expecting in Viridian Forest we were going to end up catching some form of bug type, because I mean, that's what's in here is bug types. Yeah, that was, I was not expecting Route 2. I completely forgot about Route 2. I can't believe we did that. So we got 2 new Pokemon in this part, so that's pretty cool. So we gotta give a nickname to Weedle. So I will cut back to you when I do it. Hopefully I don't mess this one up. Okay, so we're back, and I named it Wings, even though that S looks like a Z. I know it's not. I don't know. To me, it just looks too jagged. And I'm having problems, because there's a bit of a lag. It thinks I pressed it too much. It's not getting on. Okay, I can press start, can't I? There we go. So we have named it Wings. I don't know why I named it Wings, I just did it. I don't know, it seemed to fit. So let's get out of this grass, heal up Wings, and then get through Viridian Forest. So I might have to talk over some Pokemon battles. I don't want to bore you guys with grinding, however that is essential in Nuzlocke runs, because especially showing it off. If I was doing a normal playthrough or something of Pokemon, or a game similar to Pokemon, I would probably cut out all random encounters or anything that we have seen before, just for the sake of variety and moving on. However, I don't have that option because anything can happen in a Nuzlocke run. But with that, we have 5 Pokemon, so we are getting a quite formidable team. Even though they might not be the best Pokemon, there is strength in numbers. So, we should be able to have a decent amount of attack power, especially when everybody is up to snuff with where they should be. Again, I'm going to leave Sandy as our basic Pokemon catcher, although she will probably have to get around level 10. Or maybe not level 10, but up to a higher level for when we get out of Viridian Forest and into the next area, because Pokemon will be slightly stronger, and I don't know if a level 7 will be able to handle it without dying. But I'm always planning on having one of my Pokemon at least a little bit of a lower level, just because then, when they are lower level, I'll be able to make it easier for me to catch Pokemon without not necessarily risking killing them. So, sadly, with Pokemon that are not level 5, I don't really trust them battling themselves, just because I feel like they're too weak to fight for themselves. Even with one level lower than them, it's still too risky. So I'm going to, what I have now is I'm at level 5, I have Wings out here, and she is going to take this out and experience share with B. However, once B gets level 5, I'm going to be a lot happier, just because I think B is going to be way more useful than Weedle, and holy, that was, oh my gosh, it's not even dead yet. It's not even dead yet. Oh, please kill it with poison. Oh, thank goodness. We almost had our first death there. That was way too close. See what I mean about a couple levels being way too close, especially in this early game. So we're gonna run back real quick and heal. I know we said we were gonna get a level grind. I didn't actually mean to step in that grass. It's just the input lag is a little too delayed to the point where I don't realize that or by the time I try to get out of grass, I've already been walking into it for a little bit, and the game operates as if, or the game does what it's supposed to do, and it counts me as being in grass, even though that's not what I meant to do. Okay, and we're out of the Pokemon Center, and now, hopefully I don't run into any grass. I don't mean to do this time. Like I said, we're gonna get through Viridian Forest this part. That's my goal, is to get through Viridian Forest. We're not gonna do any level grinding this part, just because we had a lot of it the past 2 parts, and I want to show something different this part. However, next part we're probably gonna have to do some level grinding. Hopefully we'll fight the gym leader, but this part we're not gonna do any level grinding. We're just gonna get through Viridian Forest. And I'm not going to run from any more Pokemon battles this time. So I believe this guy, yeah, he just says that he's with some friends trying to battle. I think one of these guys might give you an item. I'm not sure. Maybe he does. Does he give you an item? Or he just says you can have an item. Alright, so I'm going to go in and get this item over here, just because it can be useful. Yeah, it's a potion. So it's another free potion here. If you saw, I think it was part 2 where we got, I think it was part 2 where where I showed you that other free potion, but all the potions we have right now we got for free. So it is giving you some healing items right away, and we're fighting our first, I believe this is our first trainer battle outside of our rival, and it is a bug catcher. Bugs are pretty weak Pokemon, and that's why they're kind of the first grunts that you ever fight. However, he will give us a little bit of problems, just because he is a level 6, and we do have a level 5, but I don't want to send out him, so we're going to send out Sandy, just to be safe, just because it is 1 level ahead, and I don't want to risk anybody dying. I got poisoned. That's very dangerous, especially in Nuzlocke runs. And now, sadly, I'm going to have to waste a turn healing him up. Or I could do a quick attack, hopefully kill it fast enough to the point where I can use one of the antidotes that I bought before, so that way I don't have to risk it dying, trekking back to the Pokemon Center. So I think I'm actually going to do that. So if Weedle fainted, I got 33 experience for both. And he's sending out a Caterpie, so we will switch out our Pokemon. We will switch out B just to get the experience first, then we're going to send Wings out. So another thing about it, B is not actually that bad a name. It's just kind of unfortunate because that's not what I meant to name it. Sadly, Wings is only level 5, but it is an NPC. So if we do get into any danger, I will use Potion or I will switch out. I hope I don't have to. So hopefully we don't get into anything too dangerous. Hopefully we can also poison his Caterpie, which would be really nice to do, just because then it's like attacking twice in one turn. Sadly, no poison for him though. The first poison we come across, we get poison. That's just my luck. So you might be wondering, why don't I use this opportunity to heal up Sandy, and the reason why I'm not doing that right away is because I'm just going to do it later. Please poison him. Darn it. Sadly, the only thing Wings has right now to attack with is Poison Sting, which isn't necessarily a bad move. It's just a tackle does more damage. Tackle does more damage, which, as you can see, is giving me a run for my money. I'm hoping that it gets poisoned and dies, but that doesn't seem to be happening. I don't know how much damage it was doing. Hopefully, alright, let's risk it. Oh, okay, that is very dangerous. We're in dangerous territory right now. But we were able to kill it, and B grew to level 5, so that way we don't have to do the bait and switch anymore. So that should help B level up faster. And so, as a first non-rival trainer battle, that did pretty, I think we did pretty well. But as you can see, our rival is a lot stronger than these guys, as he did have level 10 Pokemon. And there's my timer. So, I don't really, I think I'm going to go a little bit over, just because I am planning on cutting out some stuff. So we can have a little bit of leeway, but I'm not planning on going over too much, so I'm just going to set my timer again real quick to 5 more minutes. Okay, so I just set my timer for 5 more minutes, just so that way it can be, I guess, around 20 minutes, 20-minute part, maybe a little bit more, a little bit less. But, what was I going to do? Oh yeah, I need to heal up Sandy with an antidote, and then I'm gonna run back to the Pokemon Center and I'll meet you guys. I'll meet you guys right here. So I'll see you guys when I get back from the Pokemon Center. And here we are, guys, right back where we left off. I just ran back to the Pokemon Center and came back, and now here I am. So we're gonna run through Viridian Forest. There is another trainer. This is an optional battle. However, I am gonna show it just because this is a Nuzlocke run. Normally, I would probably cut this out just because it's an optional battle and you don't need to fight him necessarily. So Bugcatcher Doug wants to battle and send out Weedle. So again, we have another Weedle. It is level 7. I know we said that we weren't gonna do bait and swatch anymore, but it is a level 7. I don't know if I can fight him with what I have, so we're going to throw out Sandy, just because it is the same level, and I don't necessarily want to use Water Gun, or risk Water Gun, or Mankey dying right away, because they will have a big use in the gym, and I am going to level grind, but probably in a different place than right at the gym. Alright, so let's throw a Quick Attack out there, and do some early damage. Quick Attack is stronger than Tackle, I think by maybe a couple points of damage, so it's not too much better, but it is better because it does give you first attack, and I think it might have a higher critical hit chance. I'm not entirely sure, because I know in Gen 1 critical hit was based off of speed. I don't know if it is based off of speed in this game, or I don't know if it's still based off of speed, but I know in the original one it was. Alright, so we're sending out B, just to hope, because I don't know his level yet. He is another level 7 Weedle, so we are going to continue doing the bait and switch method. I know that's not the funnest thing in the world to watch, and I know I said I would stop, but he has higher level Pokemon at this point, and I don't want to risk anyone dying. because we, like I said before, strength and numbers, even though they might not be the best, we still have better chances with more Pokemon. Don't poison me. Okay, good. Every time I see poison shot, a bit of me like gets scared. As long as I keep doing, is it poison shot? Poison sting. That's what it is. String shot, however, that is like that's whatever. It just lowers your speed. However, I am using quick attack, so that shouldn't affect me too much. And B is level 6 now, so we should be able to do that. And I think we're gonna end the part really quickly after we beat this guy. I know I said I was gonna try to get through Viridian Forest, but we're gonna have to do that next part. But hey, I think it's better than watching me level grind. So we're gonna throw B out there real quick. Normally how I like to battle is I like to send out my weakest one first, and then as soon as they level up, switch out to the next weakest one. Now, even though this is level 7, it is a Kakuna and only knows Harden, so I shouldn't have a problem taking him down. Anyway, so what I was saying before is I normally would send out the next one. So normally what I would normally do, wow, I said normally a lot. So what I would normally do is I would send out Wings, because he's a level 5, or she, I think it's a she actually, because she's a level 5. However, because I think that in the long run, Caterpie and Butterfree is going to be more useful, I'm trying to get him leveled up first because I want to minimize how much level grinding I'm going to have to eventually do in the parts to come, because I want it to become a Butterfree before we fight Brock, because having having 3 Pokemon that are super effective against him is better than having 2, which is actually why I'm glad that we caught Caterpie. It was the bug type that I was hoping to catch, although we did catch 2 bug type. Now the only good thing about bug type I'd like to say is that they do level up quicker than other Pokemon. So you will have much stronger Pokemon earlier on than other ones, because they do evolve faster. Like Caterpie here will be a Butterfree by the time he reaches level 10, whereas Mankey, who's level 11, and Squirtle, who's level 10, are still in their first evolved states. However, by the time other Pokemon do evolve, they'll be way stronger than Caterpie will be. So like once Squirtle reaches its 2nd evolution or something like that, they'll be much stronger. So we're gonna end the part right here, and I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching.